Hello everybody, it's been a while. Things have been insane at my house recently. We've had so much going on, so much happening that I haven't had the time or the energy to sit down and film. But here I am. So today, we are going to be using the Jeffree Star Alien palette. I'm going to try and do something, dark, smoky, maybe we'll see. I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going for here, but we'll figure it out. I have already primed my eyelid with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. And first I'm going to clean off my brushes because they haven't been washed in way too long. Get my little mirror and let's begin. I think, I don't know. I'm so bad with like black eyeshadow. Where's the brush that I need? I don't know anymore. I'm really not great with black eyeshadow. It stresses me out. But we're gonna try. We're gonna do our best, because that's all we can do. I'm gonna go in a black hole from the palette, which is the black shade. Got some creasing going on. We're just gonna tap that out. There we go. So I'm gonna start with black hole. This is gonna be kind of a halo eye shape, spotlight eye kind of thing. So we're just gonna focus this on the very inner and very outer portions of the eye. We're gonna do our best to leave that middle space blank. See, look at this, I'm already messing up. Oh yeah, my hair's yellow now. That happened a couple days ago. I'm really happy with the color. It was a whole mess. Okay, so the shade that's in my hair now is Cosmic Sunshine by Arctic Fox. And when I went to Sally's, I knew that I wanted yellow hair. The only color that I had not had in my hair yet. So I was like, perfect, let's just do yellow. I was super excited, and I wanted it to be like a not mustardy kind of yellow. So I got the shade Neon Moon, which, as the name suggests, is like the neon yellow. I put it in, and because my hair is so short, it like reacted to the, I don't know, it did something with the color of my skull and looked almost like a faded neon green. Okay, I'm going into the shade Ghost OG, which is the like really dark kind of army green. Anyway, it came out not the color I wanted. I was pretty upset about it. I had a whole meltdown. It was dramatic and horrible. And a sweet friend of mine sent me money to go get another bottle of dye because she could tell I was like super upset. So I went and got the Cosmic Sunshine, which I should have just gotten in the first place because it's not mustardy at all. It's so pretty. I'm really happy with the color that it ended up. All right, now we're going into Flying Saucer, which is like the middle tone green. I keep covering you up. And we're just gonna keep blending that out and up. Making sure that color is really stamped in where we want it. It's all right. Now we're going to go in Abduction, which is like kind of the neon green. that up. With these shades, what I like to do, instead of like just kind of blending them in, I like to pack my shadows and just barely overlap the two shades that I'm trying to blend, because it makes sure that color's like actually there, it's not fading out. And then if I need to, I will go back in after the color is where I want it and just kind of lightly feather the edges. Just a tad. And if the colors are not where you want them, never be afraid to go back in and add more. I like to start out not as intense with the colors, just because it's a lot easier to add pigmentation than it is to take it away. And it's easy to go overboard. Yeah, that's getting closer to where I want it. Back into abduction. Now, where did it go? There it is, right in front of my face. We're gonna take our concealer, put a dab on the back of my hand. Cleaning off another brush. A lot of my brushes are yellow now. If you go and check my Instagram, I have, which is glam_by_Lambeth. I have a new post up revealing my new hair color with this like crazy yellow look that I did. Alright, so we've got our concealer on a little brush. And we're just going to tap that concealer into the shape and placement that we want it. I like to bring my halo eyes all the way up rather than connecting the top colors. I like to keep it where it goes all the way out. And then just tap the edges up there to blend it. Next, we're gonna use some spray. This is the Mario Badescu facial spray with chamomile, aloe, and lavender. I don't have any setting spray, so this is what I've been using to wet my brushes. We're going to go into the shade. Ooh, I don't know. We have, these are the two shades I'm debating between. Look how gorgeous that is. That's shade UFO. Oof. And that is the shade Interstellar. I think, because of the idea I have going on in my head, we're going to use UFO. And just start out. I like to start out with a brush just to get that initial layer set down, and then I'm gonna go in with my finger and just pack that color in. And then we have that. And now, okay, I gotta find a glitter. I'll be right back. All right, we are going to use the glitter from Mermaid Scale Cosmetics. It's Onyx Stars. Look how cool those look. And we are going to place those down the eye, I hope. We'll see if that works out the way I want it to. Bit of an issue is that I don't have any more glitter adhesive, so I'm either going to use lash glue or my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I think I'm going to use the eyeshadow primer just because I used that for glitter yesterday and it actually stayed really, really well. This is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the original formula. And we're just going to run a line of that right down the middle. And that's where we're going to put our stars. And now I have to figure out the best brush to use to get the stars on the eyeball. I think I'm gonna use this one, but it's also got all kinds of yellow all over it. Okay, I'm gonna just start placing the stars. Just in a line up the eye. And if we need to, we can add some more. All right, I think I'm gonna add some more and it's gonna be tedious work. So I will be right back once I get the glitter on. Alrighty, so I went ahead and changed out the glitter. I used this one, which is Genie, a color shifting glitter, also from Mermaid Scale Cosmetics. And I just pressed that and spilled it all over myself. I just pressed that onto the center of the eye. I also did on my face. I used my Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation in shade 740 Marisol. Normally I would use my Jeffree Star powder to set my face, but I'm out of that. But I went and got the Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder, and it's actually amazing. Like, if you're on a budget, that's the powder. I used my Tarteist Pro Glow palette to sculpt, so contour, bronzer, blush. And now we're going to work on the eyes. We're gonna do, if you follow my Instagram, you've seen this kind of new style that I've been doing with my eyes. If you haven't, be prepared. I think it looks really cool. So we are going to start out with the bottom lash line here. There's my mirror. And we're gonna start out with Black Hole again. And we're just, pay attention. We're doing a funky shape. We're going to do kind of a V shape going down the eye like that. I've really recently been into trying new shapes. Really been liking it. I'm trying to expand on that. Okay, we've got that. This is not a look for the faint of heart. And you don't have to do this whole deal. You can totally do something else. But this is what I'm doing. We're gonna take that green flying saucer. We're pretty much just gonna go in the same order that we did on the lid and start blending that out. Keep packing on color and blending until you are satisfied. Never settle when it comes to whether you think something is blended or pigmented enough. Never settle on that, because you can always spend a little extra time to make sure things are the way you want them. And we're going back into abduction. Abduction's a really hard color to pick up on camera with the lighting that I have, but as I usually do, at the end of the video I will step into some more natural lighting. Hold on. Y'all, I just got so freaked out. It sounded like somebody was beating on my door, and I was like, what the hell's going on? And it turns out my washer was just going through some shit. I don't know. It was weird. But I just had a mini heart attack. How's your day going? I don't know what that was, but it was terrifying. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, that was some scary shit. I thought somebody was trying to beat down my door. Okay, so I think I'm pretty happy with that shape that we have there. Now, we're gonna go back into our concealer. And we're just going to drop some concealer in this blank space that we have down here. Ta-da. I love the look of the more like harsh lines and details in makeup, so that's what I try to go for. Does it always translate? No. But do I try? I try. I really do. Okay, we're gonna go back into UFO. And we're not gonna use our finger this time because I want this bottom part to be a bit more precise. For a while, like a hot minute in my makeup, I felt like I was hitting a dry spot. Like, I wasn't feeling as creative, wasn't feeling, you know, particularly happy with many of the looks that I was coming out with. And I realized I just needed to change it up. I needed to challenge myself. I needed to try new things that I hadn't tried before. Hence this weirdness. So we're gonna go back into that Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm gonna put that all over the shimmer shade that we just laid down. And yes, I'm going to cover it up with glitter, but I needed that like nude tone, that nude shimmery tone underneath it to really make the glitter pop and look more, I don't know, just look better. I am gonna use my finger for this part because this glitter is much easier to apply with a finger. I am going to now move into a smaller brush so I can be a bit more precise with where I want the glitter. So what has everybody been doing? My life has been so busy for the past couple months now. We had events, we had my boy's birthday party, we had, my husband and I go to Renaissance Fair, the big one, Texas Renaissance Fair, and we also go to Sherwood, which is the smaller one, in Texas. We go every year, so we had that. You can check out my Instagram for my my look that I did for that, because it was the All Hallows Eve weekend, and let me tell you, I looked sickening. My dress was just this giant blue elegant ball gown, and my makeup was like blue and black skull. It was really cool. I was super proud of it. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to this eye. But I really, really, really liked what I did for the Renaissance Fair. I was really, proud of it. I had a trip to Arkansas to see my mother, which was wonderful. We had a great visit. I got to see lots of really cool stuff. We got to go to the art museum, which was amazing. And I had a trip to Oklahoma to be in my childhood best friend's wedding. I'm going to go into the shade Probe. Let me swatch that shade on the back of my hand because it's a really interesting shade. Oop, that was an awful swatch, but it's like a duochrome blue brownish gold. It's a really neat color, and I don't use it enough, so I'm going to use it today. And I'm going to show you kind of the style I've been doing on this eye with my looks. And it's really simple. I've just been drawing a line down my eye. I don't know why I've really been liking this so much, but not only does it save me time, and I don't have to do the exact same thing on the other eye, but I feel like it's not something I see a lot of, and you know, as industries grow, it's harder and harder and harder to be unique and be an individual and stand out. So I feel like doing this kind of gives me, you know, a bit of a difference from all the other people you see doing their makeup. There's so many amazing artists out there. And you know, we're all trying to get noticed. We're all trying to do something that people haven't seen before, and that's not always easy. So we're gonna go back into that primer potion. Not that much. And we're just gonna draw a line down that line. Now we're gonna go into the stars, because I don't mind if this is, you know, as concentrated as the lid. I wanted the lid to really have a cool amount of, like a good amount of glitter. But this side, I'm not as careful with. Just because, you know, it's supposed to look kind of grunge, kind of weird. And we're just going to do what I originally planned to do on this side and line the stars down. That's pretty cool. There. And then I think I'm just going to do the stars up here and not necessarily on my lid, because it is harder to get chunky glitters to really stay put on your lid. If you like are blinking and stuff like that, it's going to move and it's going to fall off. This is the part that's just, you know, a little tedious. But these little details, even though they take a long time, really do something to boost your look. There we go. Okay, I think we are done with the eyes, except for, of course, mascara and lashes. What do I want to put on my lips is my question now. I think my black lipstick is elsewhere, which sucks because I would love to use that. So I think I'm going to use Crocodile Tears by Jeffree Star. Yes, I do overdraw my lips just a little. I just rubbed green on my face. It came off. I don't know why these sides are not wanting to even out. There. That's better. Okay, what else? Oh, highlighter. How did I forget highlighter? So for highlight, I'm going to go into the shade Pluto from, Pluto from the Alien palette. Where's my spray? Where did the spray go? I need the spray. Oh, literally right in front of my face. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to spray my face and then I'm going to spray the brush. I like doing that because it makes the highlighter pop a little more, gives it kind of a wet base to stick to. Look at how beautiful that shade is for a highlight. And I like a lot of highlight. Like, I am a whore for highlight. I love it. I like being shiny. I like being glowy. Obviously, I'm covered in glitter. I feel like this is a look I would see Sharon Needles doing. Much better than I did it, but yes. I feel like this is a very Sharon Needles-esque look. I'm gonna take my thin brush and highlight my Cupid's bow. I think I'm going to take that UFO shade that we used, that one, hush it. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Oh, that is gorgeous. Oh my God. I think I might actually use that as more highlighter. What do you think? Maybe not that one. I think we'll use Interstellar because it's like a lighter version of this. Ooh, yes, that's beautiful. Perfect. Okay, I am going to go pop on lashes, do a few finishing details, and I'll be back with the finished look. All right, everybody, here is the finished look. Ooh, this lighting is making me look real pale. But I went ahead and added lashes and little jewels. But yeah, this is the finished look. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!